How's it going? This is going to be my first YouTube video. I've done YouTube videos on this channel like years ago, like probably like 10 years ago. I remember like little tutorials on like phones. Anyways, and then my wife started like we both use it and she uses it for like YouTube music and then she be adding all these playlists and I had to do a cleanup profile picture. I added one that was AI generated, like the AI avatars. Like you do like you upload like a couple photos and then it outputs some of these, generates some of these. And I selected one of them. I was like, oh well, we'll do that. Banner. I just put like a photo of like one of my favorite fishing spots. This is putting my foot in the water. Changes and upgrades will be made. Um, things will get better, more, you know, organized and better webcam quality too, better mic, most definitely. And a better setup. Shh, I'll tell my wife. But yeah, we're gonna get into it. Fallout New Vegas. One of the best Fallout in my opinion. I've played all of them minus the Brotherhood of Steel release on PS2, I believe, Xbox. I'm not too sure. And even Fallout 76, I liked it a lot. I loved it a lot. You got that Ghoul update that came out recently. I got to check that out. I enjoy all the Fallouts, but I can say, as well as with many others, that this one takes the cake. To each their own. Your opinion, I respect it. My opinion, please respect it. Anyways, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna. I gotta watch out with music and stuff. Like I said, I'm still new to this, so there's gonna be a lot to learn. For music, I got the radio off. You know, we're gonna play it safe. Playing Fallout New Vegas or any Fallout in general without music is fucking crazy. But it will be done. Nonetheless, enough of this lengthy speech. Again, I'm learning and I will get there. It takes time. Let's get to it. Just to be safe, I do not own the rights to the upcoming song that's about to play, Blue Moon. Enjoy. I feel like I should still yap a bit over it just to be safe. I don't wanna risk it. I'll never forget this intro. I'll never forget the first teaser trailer too, where it showed a NCR veteran ranger like out in the distance just staring down in the night, like in the nighttime. Looks like this, just staring down into New Vegas. And then like the whole slow turn to the camera in the back and it's just the music playing and then it shows what's that robot's name? Victor? I think it shows like Victor digging you up, digging the character up, the courier. But yeah. Lenny, amazing cast. Good cast.
War. War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic. dedicated to old
Two
world
heads.
values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River.
Hoover Dam, man. I've been there.
The
The wind is
NCR
crazy.
mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion.
I don't like them.
4 years have passed since the Republic held the
Savages.
dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught.
NCR,
The Legion did not retreat.
they're cool.
Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Matt Perry, man, rest in peace. Now that that's out the way, I did forget to mention from that already lengthy intro, this playthrough is going to be a long one. It's going to be many parts. I'm feeling like there's going to be 30, 40 plus parts. Lengths are going to vary. Again, stuff might be getting more organized as we get further and further.
How about that?
But length's going to be about an hour, maybe an hour, 30 minutes tops.
Whoa, easy there, easy.
And
You've been out cold a couple of days.
videos are going to be
Why don't you just
titled,
relax a second? Get
obviously,
your
with the number
see
and
what the damage is.
what was done without
How about your
spoiling
name?
said parts,
Can you tell me your
episodes,
name?
whatever. Let's get to it. Enter courier name. We are going to go with Courier 6. Okay. So I was playing, and when I was typing the name Courier 6, like you kind of just saw, I accidentally stopped the recording with some hotkeys. So I played a bit, and then I realized like it wasn't recording. We're going with Courier 6. Okay. Enter. Going with Courier 6.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Hell, I don't really dig too deep into creating characters. Hispanic, ya sabes, compa. We're gonna go with this guy. Why those eyes like that? That is not dark brown. If that's dark brown, I'm an astronaut. We'll leave it be. What, maybe just the hair? Go with that.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
One thing I do gotta mention is I am using mods, I meant to say. I'm using mods. Specifically, what I have installed is, hold up, is the Viva New Vegas. Like, it's like it consists of a whole bunch of mods. I think I saw it was like 144. You use, what is it called? Jabba Whack. I'm not too sure. Search it up, look into it. That's really all I'm using. I'm playing the game as close to vanilla as possible with obviously some of these little quality of life enhancements mods, like this one with the looting. It's kind of more like your Fallout 4, 76, Skyrim. It's just damn, it's broken. Let's get started with our stats. I switched to keyboard and mouse because the controller was just, it's just too sensitive. I'm sure I could tweak it. I probably will eventually tweak it, but I just switched to keyboard and mouse. I'm not a big fan of it. I only really do keyboard and mouse for like competitive shooters. I haven't been playing much of those lately, but that might change. With my special stats, I am going with intelligence. Give me one agility. This is New Vegas. We need a little bit of luck.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard.
Yo, what?
After what you've been through, I'd say that's great news. Well, we know your vitals are good.
Bro's got
That
hands.
don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn are dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking. All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Cat.
House.
Shelter.
Night.
Sleep.
Bandit.
Rush.
Light.
Dark.
Mother.
Caretaker.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
I strongly agree, man. I stay in my lane. Like no.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Yeah.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
Oh,
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
I strongly disagree.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
I stupidly do.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Chemical reaction.
Okay. How about this one?
I remember this one as the, I'm too embarrassed to say what it looks like. To me, I guess you could say like a ship at sea. Bird's view. Maybe like a submarine. This one's bearded man.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Oh. I will be going with guns. Repair. Speech.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Alright, 2 traits. I always go with Wild Wasteland. Wild Wasteland unleashes the most bizarre and silly elements of post-apocalyptic America. Not for the faint of heart or the serious of temperament. I'm going with that. got more action points, but while wearing any type of glasses, you have +1 perception. Without glasses, you have -1. I'll go with this. Why not? It's fitting. I know where to find glasses early game. Hell, you could probably find some in
All
this
right,
damn
I guess that
place.
about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out. Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Thanks for patching me up, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Sport mode, nah. It even recommends it. Ain't that a kick in the head? We check something real quick. For all we know, I'm probably not even recording. Nah, we're good. Okay. Let's talk with this dude. He's the one that dug us out.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
How did you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Do you know who those men were who
Can't
attacked
say
me?
that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
How did you end up? I never seen a robot like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Righty. Goodbye.
Happy trails!
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
You know anything about Victor?
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
Do you know anything about the people who
The
attacked me?
one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say. Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Doc Mitchell said you could teach me to survive in the desert.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Man, no music is crazy.
Hello.
Oh yeah, radio's broken. Make some caps, fix it. Look at the puppy. Cheyenne. That's not a dog, that's a puppy.
Everything all right?
I'm just... She needs to stand right
Now,
there.
see
There
the
you go.
sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. That's the right idea. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim.
Nah, I think I have that as a hotkey, the crouch button. Ah, man. That's how... Back to the remote. I need to change the settings.
Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
I'm gonna end the tutorial. I don't
Suit
need to do all
yourself.
that.
Hope this helped you some. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Why do I keep... There you go.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out. Hello. Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
Overheard your argument, all nosy. I'm gonna put that, but trying to track down the people who attacked me. Know anything about
Not
them?
much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Did my attackers say where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So where are they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
I'm gonna take a look at your broken radio.
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
I overheard your argument. What was all that about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this trader, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Where's Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Why not just kill Cobb and be done with it?
You mean murder him? That's not our way. Even if Cobb is scum, he can bluster and threaten all he wants.
What are you going to do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Never mind, I want to talk about something else.
All right.
Do you know about the robot that rescued me?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
What does he actually do around here?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
You don't like them?
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
How long has he been in Good Springs?
It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
Never mind. Let's talk about something.
Fine by me.
Anything interesting going on in the rest of the wasteland?
There's always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the come and dust up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Why do you think the NCR and the Legion both want the
I'm
dam?
pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something.
I'm pressing these, so just for clarification, tell me about the
The
NCR.
New California
don't.
Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin.
Does Good Springs get many visitors? Why not?
Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Primm, unless they're in desperate need of supplies.
And what can you tell me about the Legion? Again, clarification. I already know all this. I'm
Slavers,
playing it like it's the
killers,
first time.
and all other kinds of trouble.
Sort
They
of.
dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory.
You know, hey, maybe for someone watching that has never played New Vegas or seen New Vegas, but they're watching the TV show, and they're like, "Whoa, New Vegas! You know, what's this? What's the NCR? What's the Legion?" Now you
Be
kind of
careful out
know,
there.
and you're gonna know. So let me fix this radio if I can. Repair the radio. I remember I selected repair as a tag
Feeling
skill.
thirsty? I can take care of that.
I fixed your radio.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
Partner's booty.
You're welcome. So can I get you anything?
Nah, I think that's it.
Be careful out.
Man, who left all these here? They're not empty either. Holy crap, they're straight up drinks. And like I was saying earlier, that Viva New Vegas mod adds a couple stuff, a lot of quality of life mods, you know, little tweaks here and there. And sprinting is one of them, as well as this weapon wheel. It's pretty cool, I guess, for hotkeying. The crouching could be a little weird, at least on gamepad. So, we are going to at least knock down one quest. This vid, part 1, is just consisting of the intro, the area we begin in. This one's not going to be too long, but afterwards, any other videos, they will be the, like I stated earlier, an hour and a half, you know, length. We're gonna do the one in town with the Powder Gangers quest. So we're tracking
That's
down.
close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I'm not an enemy, if that's what you're asking.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
I remember I used to play the heck out of it when this game came out, but no, not now. Did you know there's a man named Joe Cobb looking for you?
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
What are you going to do about the Powder Gangers?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Maybe I can help.
We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
I'll ask around and see who I can round
Start
up.
with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
The sprinting animations are a little buggy, obviously. But it's nice to have.
Hey. Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
I'm gonna help Ringo take on the Powder Gangers. I might need your help.
Say no more. I'm in.
Well, that was easy.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo. But I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Any idea how to convince Trudy to join us?
A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help. I'll be waiting. Hey there.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
You should help me take down the Powder Gang. Bullets, explosion, lots of fun.
I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock. Be careful out there.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
We need supplies to fight the Powder Gangers.
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the Powder Gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
Damn it. Never mind.
Right. Just keep me out of it. Is there anything else?
No.
Take it easy.
I did not mean to shoot. I can't do Easy P because I don't have explosive 25.
I'll keep an eye out for the...
Okay, let's head back to Ringo. Push anything in. Ah, it's all his stealing.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us?
Sonny's with us.
Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do.
Let's do this.
All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The Powder Gangers are here to play.
Let's go.
I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
Look at these chumps. Damn! Holy moly. Oh. Damn. You know, I have all the DLC. And I remember there's like almost there. Yeah, look. So, look, distribute. 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 Add. Because this is all like the DLC stuff. I'm supposed to get this upon leaving Doc Mitchell's office or whatever. Where's my stuff? I'll look into that. That's crazy. It's supposed to give me my distribute. I'll look into that. Again, I'm learning all this. This time, take shelter. Oh man, they're all ready. Oh yeah, bats. That second bullet didn't do shit. Nice. Look at that running. Look at that. Enough news of your good works has been passed around that people like. My reputation with the powder gangers, however, has been shunned. Okay. Looting time.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
You're welcome.
I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp.
Yes, sir. What's your name? Ringo. Cigarette. Like this mod, like in the bottom left corner, it shows like recently deceased NPCs, or like they haven't been looted. There's one over here. And then it disappears once you press the crosshairs on set subject. Take that revolver. Stealth boy. Interesting. I'll take the shotgun. I'll take that hat. Oh, we lost one of them. We lost someone. Sorry, man. That's it. Oh, one more. Wait. This guy. Take the shotgun so we can... Shotgun for now. Single shotgun. Like even the crosshair is different. That's crazy. That's cool. I like that. Anyways, that's gonna conclude this part. Other parts in this playthrough, they're gonna be longer. Some are gonna be long. Some are gonna be short. Not as short as this one. But for this first one, a little short. Nonetheless, thanks for watching. Y'all take care. Y'all have a good one. And I'll see you in the next vid. Peace.